This is going to be a video about more personal, about kind of where I'm at, so you have an idea where I'm at on my journey and how and why I can help people. It all started in like 2019, 2020, when I slowly had was still healing a lot of deep trauma. Still it was so bad. I had to feel a lot of stuff to the point I had to take a lot of these pills. It was so sad. It was so painful. Around that time, 2020, I weighed 230 pounds. And I wasn't very mobile. I walked with a cane. And my back was pretty messed up. I went to see doctors. I was in and out of pain management and spine doctors since about 2013. My body was kind of getting crazy out of pain. It would start with my neck. I have to keep cutting out because there's somebody freaking out, screaming in the background. Anyways, so I was in and out of the doctor, pain management, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. Not really. All they could see is my spine was really, really bad. Wow, your spine's really messed up for your age. And they're just we can't really do anything except do injections and that's it. And I was just no thanks. It's I've seen this pattern, they just do injections on people for years and just doom them that they'll never heal, which is a lie. Our bodies can heal ourselves. We just have to believe that it can. And it all starts from trauma. So down the road of 2020, I start to really change a lot. I just started going into the flow and just accepting myself more and loving myself the best of my ability, and just trying to do things that have me feel happy, put on makeup, do TikTok videos. I did what I could. I was bedridden. Whenever I went out to the store, I rode a scooter. That's how bad the pain was. It went from my back all the way down to my leg. I could barely walk. This was life for me for many years, and I didn't know if I was ever gonna get out of it. So 2021 hit, and I start losing a lot of weight after 2020. It's my full I went through spurts of awakenings. 2013 was more of a realization that certain thoughts were not me. I had some pretty psycho thoughts, and I was just remember being afraid of them and being wait a minute. And I was that's that's not me. And like, I didn't study spirituality. I just, discovered things on my own after a while, and I was just like, oh, that's not me. It's like I don't have to feed into that those crazy thoughts. Whoa. Like, that's when I really started separating from myself. It's like 2013. And then I just, go in and out for a while till like 2020, full blast. Like, I had so many insane experiences. I saw 2 moons. Like, it was crazy. So crazy, dude. And so back in 2021 April, I got in this twin flame course, and he basically teaches you, in a sense, to get to oneness. Like, he has you read The Power of Now, Conversations with God, and a couple other books. I listened to all these books through audiobook, and I even had like more like peeling layers of like the pain or the ego. And I realized this pain's not real, and it doesn't have to be there. And I slowly started pulling myself out of it. I went to see a doctor again, and she said that my back was, and if like she never saw previous like x-rays and MRIs, I literally healed my back, all of it, my leg. I started walking again, normal life, no more like being disabled. I was literally disabled. Pretty not fun, honestly.
But anyways, this course was pretty valuable. Like, although like the police system didn't really wanna like adapt, unfortunately I had to like end up deprogramming that belief system in the near future.
But yeah, basically all of us, we mastered detachment, acceptance, non-duality, and just going with the flow. And then like being in the present. And it was pretty brutal. Like, he would tell his students to meditate 24/7. And I got so many crazy experiences, although I felt like I was never warned of what I was going to also experience. And there are times like there were some things I wasn't exactly ready for, and it was really painful. That's when I discovered, like, there were times I would call it the land of trauma. I would know I was in it. I'd be like, okay, I'm in the land of trauma now. And I'd see like people reflect the trauma, and I'd be healing it. And I would notice, like, I'm looking at the subconscious. Just, wow. I didn't know how to explain it. Like, it's just like I went through like feelings and just observing and like intuition. and like was just practicing like meditating whenever I felt like this energy pain body or trauma. Sometimes it would like spin, like if I catch it quick enough, it would be like spinning energy, and then I'd like watch it, and then it would dissipate, and then I would literally notice my consciousness get bigger for every time I faced this energy, the trauma, the triggers. I would continue to grow in my consciousness, awareness. There'd just be times I didn't need to meditate. I'd just like become like, my eyes would just get ripped open, aware to new things. Be like, oh, okay, oh, okay, oh, wow, okay. The unfolding, all the things you come to realize and know for yourself. Like, this journey is very personal. No one's gonna understand it fully except for you. I uncovered a lot of like root traumas and know like the deepest ones, and unfortunately have quite a lot of them. The mind noticed it had rejection trauma, abandonment, and the one that involves being trapped in pain. And possibly enmeshment trauma. You know, I'm trying not to stick to these labels because they don't help you. You know, like, you can use them, but like the ego can attach to them, and it's not healthy, you know. And yeah, like you see these traumas, and you basically, you know, heal them from being an open flesh wound to being a scar. And it doesn't mean it's permanently gone. Like, you'll still see it, you know. It's just not the same as, didn't affect you the same as it used to. Like, growing up through life, I was a very emotional child, and my family did not like it. They could not understand it. They assumed there was something seriously wrong with me, which it was the complete opposite. And I would just go through psychiatric doctors since I was about 7 years old, and they started putting me on medication, suppressing my emotions, numbing me out. It's really funny. There was times I would like manifest being allergic to some of these medications because I didn't like some of them, like the antipsychotics. Like, I don't need to be on this. Are you kidding? You guys don't even know what you're doing. Like, this is a whole nother topic, by the way. I'll probably bring up on how flawed the psychiatric system is. You know, like, egos think they know what they're doing on this planet. Like, they're doing their best, but they can not even come close to understanding the human mind as they think. Yeah. The correct diagnosis I had was ADHD, though sometimes I think it's close to autism, a form of it. Not sure. Doesn't matter. My brain was so bad in 2020, like, finally, I started my meditations in 2021 and getting on Adderall and, like, really focusing on the meditations and focusing, like, my attention, concentration, sharpening my mind. My mind was so, like, so messed up. Like, I couldn't focus after 5 minutes. Like, I was constantly, like, easily distracted and disassociating too. And that's another thing. Like, after starting meditations, like, there would be times I'd just automatically disassociate and notice a split in my energy, and my body would just go haywire, and I would not know what the hell was happening, and I would, like, just be present with it and try to understand what was going on. It took a while. It was really painful. Like it just felt like splitting in my body, and I just, like, kept working on, like, not disassociating, just being back in my body. And then, like, I started leaning hard into just, like, feeling all the time, just feeling. I nearly slowly got off all my medications. I stopped the Adderall, stopped the Seroquel. Currently on some meds, just slowly just dropping them. A lot of them are for sleep. Still, like, struggle in and out of sleep. Like, I will admit I quit meditation for a little bit because I had to, at one point, I started noticing the spiritual ego, and I had to, like, do that, and then notice how automatic my meditations were, and I was like, oh, wow, okay. So I just gotta get back in that routine again. If it feels right for me, I only do what feels right for me now. I don't force too much, Oh yeah, I healed my back. I healed my mind. Like, sure, I, go through oscillations and, like, and, like, sometimes, like, I'll get lost in my pain occasionally. Like, you still go through this for a while. It's just, you're not taking over 24/7, Like, there's times I'm taking over, then I come back. I bounce back so fast. But yeah, I healed my mind. I healed most of my body. There's still some, like, things here and there, but for the most part. And then, like, I don't feel the constant pain I used to feel either. There was that. Yeah, I went through a lot of stuff. And so, yeah, that is my story of that, partially at least. This is pretty long. And I manifested my person. I manifested them. I intentionally manifest them, like, in my life more often. By working on certain traumas. I'll make a video with like, titled about relationships and, like, ways to, like, work on yourself and to attract the right people for you. So relationships are helpful. They help you learn about yourself. They help you learn about yourself, and they help you integrate a lot more too. Can be challenging. 'Cause they'll challenge the hell out of you. And, you know, like trying to manifest another person. And they've been challenging the mind. It's like, ooh, the mind's back in certain attachments. Lovely. At least I see that now. You have to like get back in detaching and certain stuff. But yeah, that's basically an idea of like where I'm at. I have a lot of presence. Like, I'm not always in my head, though I'll fluctuate sometimes, but for the most time, I'm very present. And yeah, that's my story. Thanks for listening. If you want to stick around, guys, hit the notification bell and subscribe. I greatly appreciate your support and interest. Like, thank you so much. See you later.